Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Ark Society mission set on the Isle of SGAIL. And today we will be taking care of the Tis Butter Scratch discovery or feat, which entails killing one of our targets with a broadsword whilst disguised in the suit of armour. So for this one we will be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. We won't really be needing anything else. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do, as we do with all of these videos for the Isle of SGAIL, is make our way up the path towards the main entrance. Just past the main entrance we will find ourselves a drain pipe, and we are going to ascend that drain pipe up to the gatehouse. And the building on our left houses 4 security guards and the surveillance system. So we're going to plug ourselves up against the wall, open the door, pull out our silenced pistol. We're going to wait for the guard directly in front of us there, between us and the surveillance system, to move away. And there he goes. So we're going to take careful aim and take out the surveillance system. So with that done, we're going to retrace our steps back down the drain pipe and in through the main entrance area, and we are going to make our way over to the chapel, where we will acquire ourselves a wrench and a change of disguise. So first of all, we're going to take care of our non-target target for the day, which will be Sofia Washington. So once we're at the chapel, in behind the restricted area, we're going to grab the wrench off the desk there, back down the corridor, through the broken window, down the corridor to our left, open the door, throw our wrench against the wall, plug ourselves up by the door. That's going to attract the attention of the guard in the effigy machinery room, and when he comes to investigate, we can subdue him around the corner, render him unconscious. We're going to drag his body away from the door a little bit, just so that he isn't spotted when we go through it. We're going to take his outfit, we're going to retrieve our wrench, and we're going to collect the guard's gun and the key that he has dropped, which are usually just on the other side of the door here somewhere. So there's the gun, finally. So now we're just going to make our way towards the effigy machinery and wait for this young lady to finish her phone call.
I need you to drop what you're doing and come take a look at the hydraulic lock for the Phoenix effigy. I don't know what kind of hack slapped this thing together, but we're basically a small shift in pressure away from the Wicker Man here. I know what you're gonna say. Stop being a busybody. But this is serious. Call me when you get this.
So once she's finished her conversation, she will move away and have her back to us. We can approach the machine and sabotage it with our wrench. So with that done, we're going to make our way to the back of the room, out through the broken window, and along the ledge to our right, and up the drain pipe to the Phoenix effigy. And once we're up here, we're going to head to our left and back into the chapel, this time on the first floor. The key we've collected will get us through this locked door and through into the chapel on our right here. We're going to duck down and make our way around the back of the room. We're just going to hide by this table here behind the guard, and what we're waiting for now is for this little conversation to play out, and the warehouse worker will eventually say break a leg, and he will turn around and we will have an opportunity to knock all 3 of them out very, very quickly. So we'll select our wrench for this.
What have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control the nerves.
All right, Mr. Henniger. Break a leg.
So once the worker has said break a leg, he's going to turn around. We're going to wait for the MC to do his owl impression, where he pretty much looks right round at us. Once his head has finished turning, we can quickly move forward, knock out the guard, knock out the MC, and knock out the warehouse worker. And we need to tidy up our mess in this room as well. So we're going to collect everybody up and everything they drop, and we're going to hide them in crates. Lastly, the MC, because we will be requiring his outfit as well. And we're doing that because Zoe Washington does come through this room once summoned to the ceremony. So once we've got the MC's outfit on, we can make our way back out of the chapel and back down to the effigy area where the money pit is at the foot of the stairs. And on the far side of that money pit we will find ourselves a torch. No batteries for this one. And we're going to set the pile of money on fire and start the ceremony. So once we've done that, that will summon Zoe Washington to the effigy area. And once she is in position, we will start the ceremony.
Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes, and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing.
So once Zoe is inside the effigy, she will give us the signal to light her up, and we
As the
will
world
oblige.
burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sofia Washington.
So once Zoe is dead, we're going to make our way back into the chapel where we got the MC's outfit from. And we're going to retrieve the warehouse worker's outfit, or the custodian's outfit, I believe it's officially called. And we're going to make our way to the back of the room and out through the broken window into the helicopter or helipad area. And we need to make our way past this area. There are a couple of enforcers, as you can see. We're just going to wait for these two mercenaries to turn around and face away from us before moving on down the alleyway between the castle and the warehouse. So the guards are turning around now. We're going to crack on towards the warehouse area. That's the warehouse on the left, the castle's on our right, and at the end of the alleyway here we will find a drain pipe, and we're going to climb up that drain pipe to the first floor, and we're going to now scoot along the ledge to the very end, past the windows, and just past the second window we will find ourselves another drain pipe. We're going to ascend that drain pipe up onto the roof of the warehouse, where we will find 3 guards and one of the Ark founders, namely Jebediah Block. So we're going to use the generator here to distract one of the guards. We're going to use this for 2 of the guards as it goes. So we're going to turn the generator on, turn it off again, hide around the corner, wait for one of the guards to come round to investigate, and when he does, we can get behind him, render him unconscious, grab his gun, grab his body, drag him around the corner where we were hiding, drop his gun, reset our generator trap, and we will take out the second guard. We're also going to take one of these guys' outfits as well, just so we can move around up here a little bit easier. So once the second guard has arrived and has been rendered unconscious and his gun's nicely stashed up, we're going to make our way over towards that satellite dish you can see there, and using instinct we're going to see where the constant is, and if he's nowhere nearby we are free to just take out Jebediah Block and the last remaining guard with our wrench. If the constant is heading in this direction, it's easier just to wait for him to finish his conversation with Jebediah Block and then leave before you take out these last two people. But once we've got them unconscious and safely tucked up behind the wall here, we're going to take Jebediah's outfit. As you see, we've just got that done all in time. There is the constant just making his way over. But we're all done and dusted, and we are going to make our way into the Ark Society lounge, which is where the Hyperborea area is, and we are going to locate Sofia Washington. And we need to engage her in conversation. She's going to take us upstairs to vote in a meeting.
Man, what did this guy do to Sophia anyway?
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
So Sophia's going to lead us up to the next floor, where we will basically pick up another two of the Ark founders before moving on to the floor above that, where the meeting room will be. Nice painting. So we're just going to wait here for Sofia to catch us up, and she will announce the commencement of the meeting.
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
So off we go again, up one more floor. Again, we're just going to walk ahead because everybody else seems to walk at half the speed we do. And we'll be waiting around for them for ages. We may as well have a nice comfy seat while we wait. So once we're up in the meeting room, we're going to sit down in our allocated chair, await for Sofia and the other Ark founders to arrive, and the meeting to commence.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
So we're going to pause for dramatic effect before saying nay.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
So we are now going to follow Sofia up to the penthouse, where we will find ourselves a nice little comfy chair and 2 suits of armor and a wall full of weaponry. So what we're going to do up here is take a seat in the chair. We're going to have to let Sofia have her little speech, until she approaches the Iron Maiden.
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment.
So, Sofia has now dismissed all of the guards, and once they vacate the area, Sofia will turn her back to us, and she will approach the Iron Maiden. At that point, we're going to stand up, we're going to put on the suit of armor nearest to the wall, we're going to grab the broadsword off of the wall itself, and we are going to stab Sofia in the back of the head. And that will get us the Tis But a Scratch challenge.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant.
And to maintain our silent assassin rating, we are going to drag Sofia across the room and dump her body in the closet or the crate provided. We're going to go back to the plinth where we got the armor, and we're going to put back on Jebediah Block's outfit, because this outfit is one of those that has almost no enforcers to it. So we are free and clear to just make our way straight back down to the ground floor. It's a long way. We were on the 8th floor, and we now need to get all the way back down to the ground. And we are going to take the exit by the keep, which is nice and easy and probably the closest exit to us. So once we reach the bottom of the stairs, we're going to hang a left out through the double doors, across past the funeral, and down the rickety old wooden staircase, and out onto the keep area, where the guards there are all enforcers because you are trespassing on that final little section. So there you go, that is the Tis But a Scratch challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.